Almost a year ago, Carol Fletcher finally received the news she'd been dreading. After a delayed routine screening, then a delayed mammogram, she learned she had breast cancer.
I was convinced that this cancer had spread through my body.
Then came more waits for scans, tests, surgery and chemotherapy.
I can't express how difficult it was waiting for each test result to come back. Life just stops. It's the only thing that's on my mind. It's the only thing that's on my husband and my family's minds. My life had come to a grinding halt.
It might sound obvious, but Carol's experience is not what the health service strives to offer patients. To put it crudely, her care does not meet NHS targets, of which there are several when it comes to cancer, but not for much longer. If approved by the government, there will now be just 3 targets. Firstly, that the majority of patients should wait no longer than 28 days for a diagnosis. This light blue area is the percentage of people diagnosed on time. Now look at the line of white dashes. That's the target. They've got close, but NHS England has never actually met it. The health service also says people should start treatment within 2 months of being referred by their GP. But look at these monthly figures. The light blue area shows when people have begun treatment on time. The dark blue area shows when they've waited too long. The service is clearly struggling to keep up with increasing demand. And the final target is that once treatment has been decided on, that care should begin within 1 month. But here too, the situation is getting worse. Again, the dark blue patch shows how many people aren't being treated on time. In June, it was more than 2,500 patients. Some experts argue cutting targets can cut unnecessary formalities that can delay treatment, but say much more drastic reform is needed.
They're not the answer to the problem. The answer to the problem is properly resourcing, properly supporting the services that are required.
Something many staff will tell you is simply not happening. But their strikes for better conditions have also created more disruption for patients. The NHS is in crisis, and whatever the targets are, it's people's lives that matter. Becky Cottrell, Sky News.